unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Can't believe what we just saw. That is far and away the best first half of Buckeye football, best half of Buckeye football I've ever seen. And I said last Saturday night after the Purdue win, they got to come out and improve on that game. And if they stomp Michigan State, then things are going to get interesting. Well, things have gotten interesting as Ohio State dismantles Michigan State 56-7 in the final home game at the Shoe for the 2021 season. And in what will be my final post-game show of the year on this channel. I am unfortunately going to be unable to do the post-game show after the Michigan game, but we'll have a good time here for the next 45 minutes to an hour or so, talking about the win, talking about the season, and anything else y'all want to talk about. Because my God, that was hilarious. Incredible. My God, well, damn, Harbaugh's picking some mean points. Look at that score. Oh my God. No one saw that coming. The fact that it was 49-0 at halftime, let alone the fact that it was 42-0 with 7 minutes left in the second quarter, just came to show like OSU wasn't messing around. They weren't messing around. They just wanted to show Michigan what they're made of and scare the daylights out of them going into Ann Arbor next weekend. An absolute destruction of a game. Incredible win. Hello, everyone. Ori Benatar here for the Ohio State Voice of College Football channel. Make sure to sub to this channel. You can catch Mark doing his OSU interviews weekly. You can go check out Mark's channel as well. Just search Voice of College Football on YouTube and you can follow it. Keep subbing to that channel. I mean, the big takeaway from this game, for me, the two biggest things, as Google statistics are not accurate because supposedly CJ Stroud only threw 4 touchdown passes when he in fact threw 6. So I'll pull ESPN's Gamecast up here just to get the statistics in front of me. The two big takeaways for me, CJ Stroud is playing the best we've seen him play. He had one of the best games the QB's had at Ohio State against a top 10 Big Ten opponent. I mean, this might be the best win in OSU, one of the best wins in OSU history against a top 10 conference opponent ever. Just from domination. The defense didn't let up. They only gave up a touchdown. The first half was just not even close. It wasn't even close. Howdy, Roger. Yeah, Troy, they left no doubt. Hey, when Ryan Day takes the foot off the gas second half, he said he would hang 100 on TTUN, and I don't think he will. Yeah, I don't think we can take that so literally. Teams don't score 100 points. And at the same time, he needs to think about injuries, and he also needs to think about stamina and whatnot, mainly injuries. You're up 42-0 or 49-0 against Michigan State, and you're playing Michigan the following week and the Big Ten Championship. I'm not keeping CJ Stroud in that game for all 60 minutes. I'm taking him out by middle third quarter, which is kind of what happened. You can take your foot off the gas. I have no problem with that. Give the guys some rest. Get them ready for the bigger games. Michigan is the next big game, of course, as a rivalry game. OSU could be 0-10, and that game is still a big deal. And then you would think that they can get to the Big Ten Championship with a victory over. They'll get to the Big Ten Championship if they beat Michigan. I don't know if there's a scenario where they lose and they still win the conference and still win the division title. I think it'd probably have to be if Michigan were to lose today to Maryland, and then Ohio State were to. And even if I think OSU loses, that might be the scenario where they still make it. We'd have to break that down. How about that? D today was a little worried about MSU's O, but damn. I know. Michigan State couldn't do anything. That is the literal perfect example of a real life scenario where you are watching someone play Madden or NCAA football and putting it on ultra beginner. Like they don't even have that level of easiness in a video game. When you score a touchdown every drive and then your defense just gets 3 and outs the whole time. It's not like OSU needed to even have a takeaway because Michigan State just couldn't move the ball. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't cover any of the wide receivers. Yeah, that Buckeye mentality. Yeah, everything. Give Mel Tucker another raise. Yeah, Mel Tucker's getting what, a $95 million extension or something like that to lose to Ohio State by 50? Impressive stuff. Impressive stuff. I mean, he's done a phenomenal job with the Spartans. You can't knock him. He just played the best team in the conference. Ooh, ESPN changed their little scoreboard thing here. I like it. It's a little slicker. But I'm curious if we're looking at maybe the best OSU offense ever. Today was certainly one of the best OSU offensive performances we've ever seen in a single half. I mean, CJ Stroud threw 6 touchdowns. Just CJ Stroud doubled his touchdowns compared to his incompletions. He had 3 incompletions and 6 touchdown passes on 432 passing yards. That's unbelievable. And Patrick Mahomes was impressed. This is a performance that maybe gets CJ Stroud just into the Heisman conversation. I don't know. He certainly is looking down the path of being the best player in college football for this weekend in terms of a performance. He was incredible. So was Chris Olave. That catch that Olave made where the ball was like flying in the air and he didn't know where to look and he was just tracking. And then he just did like one of these things and got the foot in. Amazing. That's the kind of catch that NFL scouts will look at and be like, right there, top 15 pick in the draft. Garrett Wilson has the moves. Smith-Njigba continues to perform. Big touchdown for Julian Fleming. Love that Master T got a good farewell in Columbus, scoring a touchdown and getting a lot of carries. Love to see that. Travion had 63 yards. Mayan Williams got a touchdown. Like everything was just beautiful from a Buckeye perspective.